too. They do got a squad back over there, so we'll see. But I got Tennessee.
All right. Next game here, continuing with this divisional matchup trend. Philadelphia Eagles 11-1, New York Giants 7-4-1. Going Philly's got a 7-point favorite here
Don't
at the
turn around.
Giants, and there's hope here for the Giants. Wishful thinking that they can be like the Commanders, steal one away. I mean, they're very similar teams, so similar in fact that they tied last week. So, hey, we tied each other. We can both beat the Philadelphia Eagles. That's the model they're going with this week. But Eagles are too good of a team. Giants, unfortunately, they played well last week, divisional matchup. They'll probably play a good, decent game for, similar to the Cowboys game. They'll play them tight for 3/4 of the game. But at the end of the day, fourth quarter comes around. The Eagles have an A.J. Brown, Devonta Smith, and the Giants have a Slayton when they want to throw it to them and then running the ball. So I like the Eagles here, just better, well-rounded team.
So we did a mid-season review show. We had some technical difficulties, so things didn't work out too good. But we talked about MVP race, and of course, our resident Eagle fan threw Jalen Hurts' name into the pot. And at the time, all other three of us that are not Philly fans scoffed at the idea that he would be considered in the top three. Me in particular, I had him around 6. He just hadn't done enough for me. Last game, I think vaulted him, at least in my book, up into the top 3 with Burrow and Mahomes right now. Right now, I got a slight edge going to Burrow, and then you could, flip-flop Hurts or Mahomes right now at this point for me in particular. Great performance. I thought that type of performance was coming. I knew he would get the opportunity to throw in one-on-one coverage. They were going to stack it. They were going to try and take that run game. They were going to try and keep him in the pocket and make him make throws, and he did it. Very impressive. I think at the end of the day, Giants are going to throw everything in the kitchen sink that they possibly can at Philly. I think it's going to work to a point, but there's too much juice on Philly on both sides of the ball, and there's just not enough talent available for the Giants at the end of the day. So I got this one like 31-24. I think the Giants put up one hell of a fight, but I think the Eagles win this game. How about you, Eddie?
Yeah, it's a tough one to call for the Giants. We got back Bellinger last week. Had a couple catches in that.
That was good to see.
In that tie against the Commanders. Yeah, it's tough. Adoree Jackson's still out from returning kicks. So, yeah, I mean, I got to go Philly here because this is tough. Yeah, I'm gonna go Philly. I don't want to pick Philly, but we got to, it's the intelligent thing to do at this point, But I think the Giants will play strong for 3/4. Same like we did against Dallas. There's just not much rotation. We have talent on the team. We just don't have rotation. That's going to be a huge factor in trying to keep up with the teams that do have rotation, where you could take guys out and rest them. You got a lot of guys chipped up still, questionable.
The pass rush looked really good for you guys last game, though, against Washington. That was super encouraging for me as an outsider watching the Giants play. Ojulari was after the quarterback quite a few times. Obviously, Kayvon was making a couple of plays too. I liked seeing, those edge compliments that you guys invested draft picks in, being out there on the field and actually getting the healthy opportunity to produce and doing so.
Absolutely. It was incredible to see Ojulari come off injured reserve because his hamstring's been, or quad or whatever it is, been a problem for a while. Coming into this year, that's what the problem was. It wasn't the knee coming out of Georgia, but steal in the second round. Steal, absolute steal. How about you, Nikki?
This one, Nick?
I'm taking the Eagles. All you guys made good points. I think that the Giants right now, at this point, just don't got enough to hang there. It might be a close game. The Giants, if any year or any time right now, the Giants do have this squad and the ability to do get the win on the Eagles. Can they steal one away? Can they sneak away with one? But listen, this Philadelphia Eagles team, I'm not talking as a fan right now. This team is a special team. We're breaking all types of records, all types of crazy stats that you probably never even heard of. And I'm just gonna name a few. I'll make it quick. We got the Eagles are only the sixth team in NFL history since the 1970s with 20 touchdowns rushing and 20 passing through 12 games. The Eagles haven't allowed an opposing starting quarterback to record a pass rating of 100 this year. The closest was Tannehill last week at 97.0. And then, I mean, the list goes on. Jalen Hurts on Sunday became the third quarterback in history with 375 passing yards, 70% accuracy, 3 touchdowns, and no interceptions. With another interception-free game, Hurts improved to 1 interception every 58 attempts in his career, the 6th best ever in NFL history. The kid can play. The team altogether is special. Getting A.J. Brown is huge. It's just the impact he's had on the team is what Terrell Owens had on the team back in the day. We're about to have 1,000-yard receiver and 1,000-yard running back. We haven't done that since Macklin and McCoy, I think.
Very good this year.
And then I mean AJ or Devontae Smith very well might have 1,000-yard season himself. So we could have 2,000-yard receivers this year. He's on pace for it. So this team is really, really good. I like what we're bringing to the table. I think the Giants are going to have a tough day on offense. We definitely tidied up some holes. I love the Linval Joseph pickup and the Ndamukong Suh pickup. It has worked fabulously. And these guys are coming to play every week, filling in for C.J. Blankenship. I don't know if you guys watched him, but he was playing great. Jalen Hurts cooking in the pass game. Also, we had over 300 yards rushing last week and over 35 points. We have 350 yards passing this week, over 35 points. We can do it on both sides of the ball. You guys can't sit here and say any more about the pass game or the run game. We can do it on both sides, and he's proved it. He's got 3 picks on the year. He's playing great. Philadelphia Eagles. Me and Eddie won't be in the same room, guys. Don't worry.
Philadelphia reminds me of Buffalo last year. Like, they look so good. You know, you got the dynamic quarterback. You got, studs all around. Defense playing well. Can they keep it up? Can they keep it up and stay together and take it the distance? Because you're right, they're definitely talented enough to go all the way.
Regardless if we do, what a season. What a season to be an Eagles fan.
Sure.